Hi everyone. This video is going to be a flip through of this coloring book. One of my new subscribers, Jansen Sanders, asked for a flip through of this book, so I am going to do that today. And I thank you for your great comments. It's greatly appreciated. It's great encouragement to continue what I'm doing. Today's book is a coloring book, Flowers and Butterflies, a hand-drawn inky collection of flower and butterfly portraits by Veronica Chukalina. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. And the reason I bought this book is I like to do a lot of flowers, but then I get kind of intimidated with the butterflies. But if you've watched any of my completed pages lately, I did a few of them, and I did like how they turned out. And then the main reason with this book particularly is it shows you color palettes. For each picture that's in the book, you get an image of what it should look like and then a color palette. Doesn't mean you need to follow it, but it is there for you to follow, as well as when we get into the book here itself, it will show you at the bottom down here the description of what is actually on the page. So that makes it really nice. So then you can look it up, you can see what other variation of colors that they come in if you don't prefer one of the pre-done palettes. So this is this book belongs to page, and then after that you have and these are perforated, so you can pull these out, a color test page, as well as for color palettes if you wanted to make up your own color palettes. And then they also give you examples of the butterflies so that you can practice here before coloring them in the actual book. It gives the name, and then you have blocks for your color palette. Another sheet of those. And then into the first page. And like I said, down here is where all the names are to each of the flowers and or butterflies if they're listed. This one here is Poppy and Lavender with honeybees, and I did this one in remembrance of my grandma. I did this with Prismacolor and Luminance pencils, I believe. Prisma for this and Luminance for the purple, Prisma for the bees. And I really like the book because it is how they are to look. I like realistic looking books, and I like flowers. So, and it is a thicker cardstock paper. I have only used pencils on it, but I would imagine it should take pretty much anything. Watercolors would probably look really good on it. I just used watercolors the other day for the very first time, so unless I can get really good at them very quickly, I probably won't use them in this. I did just get my boyfriend to order me some from the Art Spirits for my birthday that's coming up next week. I've been watching Coloring with Kay, and she uses her glittery stuff, so I got some of those, but they're all glittery and sparkly, so I need some regular colors too. I have a very generic set of watercolors that were bought a long time ago, I think maybe even for my kids, so I could try those, but they're like Five Below or something kind of watercolors. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys. And I apologize if you hear my kids in the background. The examples that you get at the front and the back of the book do show the butterflies, but they're very small, so it's kind of hard to see those small details of the smaller colors in them. And I will probably end up coloring every page in this book. I can't say there's one or another that I wouldn't color. So to me, it was worth the money. And I think it was, maybe $7 or something. I will link this book in the description of the video. This one here was done with Prismacolors. It's not one of my favorites. I actually started this one at the beginning of June and didn't finish it until the beginning of July. And the reason being, in the middle of June, I made a big move to another town. So I didn't color for about a 2-week period during that packing stage and moving. So yeah, I'm not real happy with how solid these are. I wish I would have had more variation. But I'm still learning, so. And you have another tester page with color palettes in the back here. I believe there's a couple of them. Yeah, 2. Then a little bit about the illustrator and the books. The copyright is all in here. In this page, I don't know. I don't know why it's in there. It's in another language. It's different paper. It's about this building. It looks like some kind of school or museum. I don't know why it's there. And then the blotter page, which you can pull out to put behind your pages. I just did some different color pencils on them to see how they wrote on them. Here's more color palettes. And like I said, this has every single one, and then the rest are on the back here. From what I can tell, every single one is on the covers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and you buy one, and maybe we can do a color along in the future as soon as I get up the nerve to. All right, guys, thanks so much. Take care. Bye.